Hi, my name is Daphne, and the weather has been crappy for the last couple of days. We've had like 40-degree days, not even nights, days. And we've had some like really crazy rains and winds. And the plants in the grow room are actually starting to suffer from being in the grow room as long as they were, which note to self, start the plants in April and not March, outside of the peppers. But anyway, they were getting too big. So they needed to come outside. I don't have a greenhouse set up, which I will be working on next year. But as of right now, I didn't have much, but I needed to come out. So I had these little miniature greenhouses that I will show you guys that I actually purchased from Big Lots last year. So they needed to kind of be repaired a little bit. But I had these out and I threw some additional painter's plastic on top of them just to wait out some of the weather. But we do have a lot of our plants from the greenhouse, from the grow room outside of the tomatoes, peppers, and basils that have actually been outside for the last couple of days under plastic. And so without disturbing the roots too much, I'm actually going to try to get some of these into the ground because we have rain coming in the next few days. And I'm just ready to go. So follow me. There won't be a whole lot of talking, which some of you guys may appreciate. We will just be working to put some of the plants into the ground. So let's go. All right, so this was the setup, at least for the last few days. So all of the large flowers, the zinnias, the calendulas, which weren't doing so well initially because they were not wrapped in the plastic beforehand, they're actually in this huge thing here, just to help protect them from the wind and the 40-degree weather we were having. These smaller little humidity domes or greenhouses I actually purchased from Big Lots a year ago. And I've actually just used these to house some of the flowers. So we have some borage there, another moringa actually that needs to be planted, some rosemary, some bunch of marigolds. We have some flowers here, some bee balm, some dill, a few odds and ends that still need to go out, as well as some, I forget what this is, golden seal that I actually found at a local nursery. So all of that hopefully will be planted out today. All right, so this is the placement for everything. Just probably going to have a zinnia on every corner. There's going to be a borage in between every tomato plant, but along the gate once it's established, so that the borage can bring in the pollinators and hopefully repel the tomato hornworm. And then there will be a calendula just in front of the tomatoes, but kind of every other row. So maybe about four calendula, and then I also have and I also have one dill in each bed. So that is the plan. So a zinnia on every end, with the exception of the ones that have the dinosaur kale, and a dill in every bed. And there is some marigolds that need to go out once I figure out what everything else is. So these are the leftover plants. There's some African marigolds, some red marigolds, regular marigolds. It's a few Rudbeckia, but they're not mature enough to really go out yet. They won't be able to hold themselves. They won't be able to protect themselves. So I might put them in some smaller pots. And then this was supposed to go on the garden bed, the raised bed, but I don't have enough room for the Mizuna. So I might just use the soil for something else. right, so I've just finished planting out the garden and watering this garden, and the sun is just in my face. But I'm about to go inside the house and cook dinner and hope for a ton of rain, a monsoon of rain tomorrow and for the remainder of the week, so I don't have to come out here and water these plants twice a day. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Peace.